Hello, this is Hope Rosky with Central Valley Talk. And, as the holidays are approaching us, and some of us are celebrating Hanukkah and we'll be celebrating Christmas and then Kwanzaa, I want to take a look at sometimes the state of mental health during the holidays. And with me, I have our producer for Central Valley Talk, Jeff Widmann. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Hope. It's delight to see you.
It's so great to see you, too. We were talking about, I guess maybe what one would call the holiday blues and how people can kind of, they've maybe lost a loved one or they're struggling themselves, and how they can kind of inspire them. And you do some inspirational speaking. How can people kind of pull themselves out of that?
I think the most important thing to look at is you have to do things that are positive for yourself or positive for those that are close to you. Sometimes that can be a challenge because people, some people sort of, I don't want to say like misery, but it's something that they somehow take comfort in. And it's important to recognize, when you've lost a loved one, it's sad. You're going to feel sad for a long time about that. But the important thing is they would want you to move on. Mm-hmm. And, in my mind, we're put on this earth, not for ourselves or not for others to please us, but figure out what other people's lives are about and what makes them thrive. And if you can do things that that is helpful to others, and it's most important not to think about any affirmation from those people, but just do it. If you can conquer those parts of your character that you can do that for others, your life is much better.
And I hear what you're saying. Sometimes people get into what I call the martyr situation, and it's true, they've been grieving, and sometimes it's very difficult. There are different ways for people to get out of that, and sometimes it's just reaching out to a friend, meeting somebody out, getting out, going for a walk, and letting those endorphins kind of get going in your body as you take a walk. So there are different ways for people to get to motivate themselves too. And then what are some other things you were talking about how people may expect something, and when you do something for others, it's kind of like expect nothing, appreciate everything, that if they do something for you, then great, and if they don't, then no worse off. You're doing it and you're giving, this is the season because you want to.
Right. Well, the thing is, that's the thing about, I think, life in general. The Christmas season, it's about giving, but, life in general, it should be something where you do things for others that are positive. It's in a way, it's positive for you, too, but life, and I meet a lot of people that seem to think that relationships are transactional. A business relationship is transactional, but your personal life shouldn't be that way. If you see something good happen to a friend and you didn't have anything to do with it, you should be happy for your friend for that, or family, whoever.
Sure.
And I think the point is, yes, you need to have your own successes in life, or you need to recognize what you want in life, and you need to put those people around you that will help you get to where you want to be in life. But at the same time, life's a journey. No matter if it's a business, if you're working in a barber shop or in a hair salon or dress, I don't know, I'm just making things up. Or I work in a hospital generally. If you know that the people that you're around, that you can give some small, slight impact in their life to make their life better, and it could be, friends, whatever, if it develops into something romantic, that's fine. But the point is, whatever relationship you have with somebody, make it a positive one.
And that's the big thing, is just to remember that positivity. That negativity has a sense of bringing one down, and it's really important to stay in that positive lane. There's no use in looking back, looking backwards. When you drive, if you look backwards, you get into an accident. When you look forward, you can just see what is on that beautiful horizon and just staying focused.
What a beautiful metaphor.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you so
So
much.
what we really wanted to drive home is that, during this time of year, that things can be difficult, but just know that there are ways to feel better about who you are and what you're doing out there. And Jeff, I thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about that, because it is a sensitive issue, and it's great to be able to do what you do, which is inspire people to move forward.
Thank you. We need to set New Year's resolutions, rational, reasonable ones that we can actually accomplish. Doesn't mean you have to be actually 100% in your accomplishments, but I think it's important for us to set goals for ourselves and try to live up to those goals. And that, if you can, that produces happiness.
Sure, and you said something important too, that, sometimes people make grandiose goals. I think it's important what you said. You just set these small little goals and you go bit by bit. And then as you keep achieving them, you're like, wow, this is fantastic. And then you really then have created that big picture.
Exactly.
I think well said from both of us.
Rome was not built in a day.
And neither was
One-
Romania. Ha, yeah.
Yes, yes.
My dad used to
One
say-
brick at a time.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, Jeff Widmann, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure. And Jeff, if people want to get in touch with you, if they want to be on the show, how do they do that?
They would go to booking at centralvalleytalk.com, and we would receive that, and we'd book them. We'd take care of that.
All right. And you are the person that they're going to see when they check into. And that's one of the best parts, because he's there always with a great attitude and bubbly personality. This is Hope Rosky, as well as my friend over here and associate Jeff Widmann. And we would just like to wish everybody a happy, healthy holiday and prosperous New Year.
Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Happy New Year.